Hello guys, and hello Tomori. Good day to you, mate. Welcome everyone. So today is our
Greetings.
last day playing this build. I'm gonna be testing how it's work in. Well, I unlocked level 65 Shattered Realm. It was kind of hard even on my easy raid build, which is have at least twice more DPS than this guy. We're also gonna be fighting Celestials. We're gonna be fighting Rechalga. We're gonna be fighting Lokar. Rechalga probably that's what we're gonna be starting with, right? So yesterday we finished Forgotten Gods. We killed the Grand Magus Morgoneth, all right, in the Skeleton Key dungeon. The Tomb of a Heretic, and well, today we're gonna do more stuff. So about Urshalga, we had 102k DPS, 1400k health. They should be fine, right? They should be fine. She said. Let's start like with Urshalga right away. So we're gonna be looking at a database a little bit of database. So Rashalga, what is the thing? That's the monster database. What kind of resistances we want against it? I imagine there was normal. I imagine there is okay. So she's dealing vitality and poison damage, right? And there is a little bit of chaos damage. There's a little bit of vitality damage, which is vitality we have enough resistance to. So yeah, there is a piercing damage, which is I'm most scared of. I don't have that much of piercing resistance. I saw the Shalga have some resistance reduction, but she has defensive ability reduction. She doesn't have like a resistance reduction thing. So we should be okay with my overwhelming resistances. Let's see how that's gonna go. So first and foremost, we're starting right away with Rashalga. Okay, just give me a second to remember where she is. That's the one? The Road Rift. Yeah, like level 65 Shattered Realm
needs robotic scum.
Absolutely. Welcome to Sphilax, welcome mate.
Bad idea, Auster 2 greetings. Auster 2 greetings.
Now like any game when you can kill and squash that robotic scum, like show the human dominance, right? Any game that you can do that, it's a great idea. It's a great game by default.
I'd say Commander Lucius looks pretty robotic.
Yeah, I don't feel like the robots actually will be okay to bring here in terms of like game settings, so.
Many prosthetics LUL.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, anyway, guys. Where's the door? Let me in. There it is. I really want to face tank the Shalga, but this character could be a little bit fragile in some parts. I know it's like should be like the lowest of the low Shalga. Shouldn't
like
be that.
His arm weapon you can chop off and wield.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, in true Grim Dawn style. Zero Dawn style.
That skill's not
Yeah, okay. So look, I say I want to face down this. I pretty much wanted to face down this scene. It's just so you see why they not letting me to get this stupid hardcore shit. Because I gotta do shit like this. I just want to try how that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. They're like she just like went and erased me. That's the first death on this. Damage dealt. I mean, I didn't have a reflexes to even press the stupid mirror. That's how bad it is. Yeah, I was feeling quite a bit unwell today in the morning, so we didn't have a morning stream. Okay, anyway.
Can't do that.
Nope, you can't do that. You can do that.
That skill's not ready.
The moment I can attack, I can do the damage actually.
Can't do that yet.
Come here. The miserable scum. Okay, here you go. It's a little bit safer side. Didn't have like any loot for me here, did they?
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, like why is that? Why is there's no chest here? Ridiculous. Well, that was Roshalga. Austerius Swan, Roshalga also won. No challenge, no challenge. So next to the Lokar, next to the Lokar, so we do need to craft that black heart, right? First and foremost. So for the black heart, we need a tallow.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Whatever, the candle thing. This one require rift stones 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I hopefully I'm not misremembering anything about that. Hopefully I'm not misremembering anything. So that we need to go to the beginning of the DLC here. The Gloomworld? It's close to the Gloomworld crossing, right? Like that place where we need to when you bring the Nana Stash quest, not or whatever. Was it over here? Honey, okay, it's a little bit closer than that, or farther than that, depending. There it is, there it is. So you're giving me the black heart, nice. Then we're going back to the thing, to Devil's Crossing. We're taking the necklace here. Okay, small memento of Thandina. What next steps? Next steps we're going to that rift, right? In the Borrowholm. Next time in the Borrowholm rift.
I can't do that yet.
Was it the Borrowholm or is okay? So I think it's this one, right? But honestly, I didn't expect like me to die so fast to Shalga. I'm still a little bit shocked, a little bit demotivated with all of this. I mean, there's some characters that just can stay there and face Tanker no problem, right? And there's a character like this, which is we do have like quite a good health leech. Like literally every content we done before the Roshalga, right? Every boss we fought, we were able to face tank it. Like 95% of it of the time we were face tanking the bosses, and even through they were using the Thunder ability.
I can't do that yet.
Not so is the Roshalga, huh? Okay, Wendigo. Can we get that Wendigo eyes from those guys finally? For my other Panetti build, if I ever do another one.
Skill's not ready.
Am I hitting this guy? Oh, not really. Okay, he jumps through the portal. And what we need is we need that corner over there. We're also not gonna leave those demons alive. This majority of them. Like I mean, some of my characters just have a problem with those like obsidian golems, right? They just hitting them for quite a bit of damage. This guy can face tank it no problem. With all the health leech. Okay, where it is? I see the chest. See the chest, I'll take it. This is the thing we're looking for. Okay, we don't need to stay here for too long. The fastest way to get out. Just log out to the main menu. Yeah. And now the blue zombie. I hope I remember his locations. So we're going back to the Melmoth here. That's a sewer rift. Oh, that's the wrong rift. Back over here. Let's see if I can bring this guy. Can I bring him home? So was this one area he can spawn is over here. Okay, do we have it? Nope, we don't have it. What was the next area? Like somewhere over here, right?
I can't do that yet.
In this area here? Did got it? No zombies. Yeah, I don't see any zombie. Oh, no, there guy. There's the guy. There's my guy. Did he died? Like my hours just killing the shit. Like the guy died, right? He was over there. Damn it. Okay. Try it again. Better luck next time. Maybe I need to remove my auras with a special potion. I mean, there's like nothing like that should okay. It's not the aura that doing damage to him, right? That's retaliation shit. Okay, let's see again. solve this area. No, I don't see a guy. Like that area that we went. Okay, we may as well like clear the stuff over here, just in case. So it'll be no retaliation. Clear this stuff here. Okay, we're not going inside, right? Let's just pull those guys out over here. Well, let's see. Do we have the zombie? We don't have it, right? I don't see any zombie like spawn here. Nope. There's no blue zombie. So where was like another area? Like somewhere over here.
I can't do that yet.
This is where we need to get him, right? So there is another area left. We may as well like clear those guys. They're just gonna be there, preventing me to reach in this point easily. Okay. So where are supposed to be the next spawning points? It's not here. There's somewhere in this area, right? In that case, we can kill those boys.
That skill's not ready.
Come on, get out.
That skill's not ready.
Like, shooting into some terrain objects. It's not helping with cleaning the stuff. Come on. Okay, somewhere here. I don't see the guy. Just normal guys here, normal enemies. This is not the place. Was this like a little bit farther over here? Okay, let's try this place here. Okay, this place is it? Oh, I didn't see the blue zombies. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're good. Just don't hit him. Did I just got myself stuck here? Might as well kill those guys. Okay, stay.
Can't do that yet.
Where's my blue zombie? Coming. He wasn't coming at all. Black sheets. Okay, is my zombie? Okay, there it is. The blue. This is not a good way to go, is it? Okay, but we still can reach it. There we go. All set. Come here, you little devil. There we go, there we go. So, the question is, can we beat Lokar, actually? Can we do it? If you go to database, we know he can even wreck one of the strongest of my characters in terms of like defenses and armor and stuff with combination of his Thunder attack and the following attack. So he's dealing like fire damage. Alright. Mostly, let's see. The Lokar. So fire and physical damage, Thunder 35% over here. With, wait, it's after attacks? Interesting. So he has fire damage over here, stun, we have and reduction target defensive ability. Okay, so there's reduction target defensive ability, but again, not a single mention of reducing my resistances here. So we should be okay with my technically fire resistance and stuff. But he gonna crit me awfully a lot. With 24 only defensive ability, 2400s. Wait. That's a run portal. Get the gifts. So basically I should be wary of that guy. Don't want to offer enough into this shrine. So hit and run tactic. Hit and run tactic that we're gonna be using against him. Or kind and run, definitely not face tanking. I learned my lessons. Potentially.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, this is good. I hate this area, like it's like always some random stuff like that stone over there. It's always like dealing so much damage. For whatever reason. Why that guy is so strong? Okay, we're gonna be cleaning everything here. Because I want to grab the fancy chest loot. Alright. That at the end of this. But we got a Wendigo Eye there? Or it was Wendigo Gaze, never mind. I'm not attacking them. My aim today is the worst aim. Worst day to shoot something.
That skill's not ready.
With this kind of aim. Where are you like shooting, dude? Like what the hell? Okay, this guy down.
I can't do that yet.
Get me that health leech. If I'm not hitting a target, I'm not health leeching. Alright. If I'm not health leeching, I'm not surviving this. There's another elite. Like, you know, that random lightning is just doing a job. Yeah, so like I did play yesterday off stream with my Easy Ray build,
That skill's
one
not
more
ready.
like just to comparison. And dude, there apparently it's also had like 3700 offensive ability, a little bit more than 3700. But the DPS, like every hit is like 100, more than 100 crit, and it just like happened continuously. It's like day and night compared to this guy.
That skill's not ready.
Submit, I refuse. But like, we're not dealing damage to whoever there is over there. Is still like healing over? Okay, we're good, we're good. Maybe my aim was a little bit off. Surprisingly.
That skill's
Yeah,
not ready.
surprisingly my aim was a little bit off. So this guy like disappeared, but we here for a fancy chest. One fancy, you know, disgustingly fancy chest. So that's any more chests here? That's all of them?
That
Okay.
skill's not ready.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we gotta go back to fight the Lockar. Get back or be destroyed. There's a double rare we don't really care about. Do we like left anyone else to kill? Not really. So this is the way. Nope. I will not. The connection to Reef Gate is close. Should I put a portal here just in case? Just in case if I need to go. If I need to go back. For whatever reason. If I got one shot at. Okay, we good. And let's see how this goes. Like I'm probably okay. Yeah, so his normal attack is just. Did they change its shit? Like normal attack is just thunder damage. Like, dude, like what the hell? It's a normal attack and it's a fucking thunder damage right away. Okay, let's
That skill's
Yeah.
not ready.
yeah, not good. Was it always like his? No, I think that they did change it, the Lockar, right? I don't think like his every single attack was a thunder attack.
If you're anything to go by, your world is
Okay, we do have some a little bit of about oh my god, I can, that's almost one shotted me there. Yeah, so like what I was saying, we have a little bit but vitality decay. Yeah, like playing it safe. So I can shoot him like once and wait for that vitality decay to do some shit. And that's why my Arcan is my favorite class, because of the mirror skill.
I can't do that yet.
Although just a mirror skill can do some a little bit of a stunking here and there.
Humans are miserable.
Stun, stun, stun. 16% stun resistance.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one, jump.
I can't do that yet.
Nope. Got a Tweezer on him. But okay. If you only can hit those guys. If only can hit, okay. You ready to face stun? Face stun.
It's not ready.
3, 2, 1, jump. Still a little bit of health left. Is that from a loss of vitality? Okay, so Lokar was manageable. Let's say manageable, alright? It's a right word to put here. Okay, now is the time for main dish, the Celestials. Well, first get loot. Fancy chests here. Not really that fancy. So main dish, the Celestials. I think we're gonna be starting with Mogg the Gran, because that guy has the lowest vitality resistance over the three guys, and probably will be the easiest one for me to manage, probably. So we do need over the 90% lightning resistance. We only have 75 over here, or 85, so I wonder if I should switch the bleeding and vitality. What else we have? Cold and lightning, alright, piercing and ether. Okay, I don't think that piercing and ether are gonna be doing much of the stuff here with this vitality and ether. Vitality is still probably needed, but piercing ether for lightning and cold. Let's do that. Let's do that switching. I also want to craft some potions. You will not be able to use the potions, multiple potions, like Hoarfrost Ointment plus Health Potion Ointment at the same time in the next patch. So maybe I should avoid that, using the potion altogether, the ointments. Maybe take like only the health one. Alright. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Okay, so what we want, we want the powders. When the powders with lightning resistance, golden lightning, and we put it over here. So piercing resistance only 10. But we don't care about the piercing when we facing Mogg the Gran, do we? Mogg the Gran, ultimate difficulty, like lightning, the mini stuns. It should be fine. So like he has 97 vitality resistance. Our guarantee resistance reduction vitality is minus 61, right? And I can get additional minus 20 from rings on the crits. And we should be critting this guy. The guy have 300 defense ability. We're gonna be critting him, and see we have guarantee hits on him as well. That's the matter. Is just dodging his thunder attack, but we know how to do that. So 97. I can do it minus 81. Right? Can remove vitality resistance completely. But we should be okay, so yeah, 80, okay, so he has 80 reduction elemental resistances. Also, I should be like fine with my 85 over maximum. I thought it was 90, honestly. I thought it was 90. It's 80. Okay, so we should be like fine even without replacing those powders on my pants.
That skill's not ready.
Let's get some ointments here.
So what brings you to my forge?
So this one, that giving me some 800 health. The Underbog ointment. This goes over here. Alright, and there's that one that giving me percentage to health. This one 8% to health and energy, royal gel essence. But since, like I say, they're gonna be a different way to use them in the next patch, I'm not gonna be relying on multitude of essences anymore. I'm just gonna be using one of those. Well, let's see how that's gonna work. Okay, so I imagine we will be able to manage the Mogadran, like it should not be a problem. But what about his brothers from another mother? That's a question. Yeah, okay, so like I say, it should be no problem, but it's still probably gonna take a while to kill him. Oh, look at this! My first recipe ever for this build. Finally, I got like 2 recipes yesterday from a Shattered Realm when farming off stream. Well, 1 recipe for Shattered Stone, so I can get to up to level 75 Shattered Realm, but another one was something for a gear. So this one is a mystical Wind Shear Greaves, physical piercings level 94 gear. Okay. I don't see like what kind of build they're gonna be using this for. But it's better to have it than not. A general understanding. Okay, we're gonna be removing all these nuisances away. They're not gonna interfere with my fighting, especially those guys who can heal. I don't want to be that Mogadran to be healed. Okay, at least we're taking those guys. Get out of here. Any more fools who dare to oppose me? Okay, I don't want any loot lying around here, is there? Okay, so looks like all of them. So if you are God, then why did you allow the Grim Dawn to happen? Perhaps you are not as powerful as I thought. Nobody talks to me that way. Misguidedly attack him. Are we doing any damage? Okay, there was a thunder attack. Watch out for another thunder attack. Another thunder attack. Okay, I just was staying on the edge of that thunder attack, huh? Another thunder attack. Another thunder attack. Another one. Is it me like he's not summoning that many of like monsters here? And now the thunder attack. We're getting closer to him in personal. Thunder attack. I didn't put myself in a good position here to fight him. Thunder attack. Keep doing what you're doing. Thunder attack. Now the thunder attack. Okay, thunder attack. Let's move in other direction. Let's put the shit on him there. Thunder attack. Yeah, when so he's probably the easiest guy to dodge, especially when it's come to Celestial, to dodge his thunder attacks here. 20 million health left. Unless like you miss, okay, or accidentally got inside that thunder field. Okay, now the thunder attack. Get him closer. And now the thunder attack. Get out of the thunder radius. Dodge the thunder. Okay, very good. 17k. 17k, 70 millions. Dodge. So we're doing damage, like surprisingly. I was like really worried about that we have like enough damage to. We will not have enough damage to put a dent on him, but yeah, 100k DPS seems like barely minimum to do any like decent face tanking here. Okay, half the way through. It's still taking a lot time, like, you know. Still taking quite a lot of time, I would say. There's the thunder. Thunder. And when it's taking a lot of time, there is always opportunity for me to to just do something wrong. There's always opportunity for player mistakes. Yeah. So like my Ether damage build like would kill this guy in, well, maybe not that fast, but definitely not that long. Under the 5 minutes, I believe. This is like a more like 15 minutes fight. Okay, dodging in the wrong direction over here. Staying too close to that thundercloud. We didn't use the powder, by the way. The ointment, I mean. Oh, okay, thunder. So I didn't have a bonus health over here. Okay, dodge that. We're okay on mana, 10 millions left, dodge that. 10 millions left, he's on his last leg. He's 1/3 of a health. Okay, then I messed up. Press some wrong buttons here. Okay, I did mess up here. Let's disengage. My fingers just got tired. Okay. We good. Just dodging the thunder here. Dodge the thunder. Dodge the thunder. Keep damaging him. Watch out for the thunder. Okay, we good. $7 million. Thunder. Okay, I almost didn't dodge that one. Almost didn't dodge.
I can't do that yet.
But it's merely he's summoning less monsters here. Oh my god.
I can't do that yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, I should run wrong direction there. Did use my mirror. They want to nullify him.
That skill's not ready.
That's reducing his since he's doing elemental damage. When he going like really close to you, you just pressing that nullification.
I can't do that.
And that's supposed to help. That's supposed to help a little bit. Wait, I'm staying inside the thunder cloud here. Okay. There goes the thunder. Let's nullify him. Oh my god, jump like a little bit too far away. You don't want to use your dodge ability before he's used the thunder scene. Because I think I have another like mobility skill to utilize in this situation, but yeah, he's 3 million health left. A dodge. So this is like the area we need to be extremely careful what you're doing with him. Okay, we got really close and personal. Then we're moving myself a little bit. So like I got close and I pressed that nullification on him. Let's remove that overall damage he would deal to me. Supposedly.
That skill's not ready.
But it didn't just okay. He bases thunder. That's a last last thunder maybe that we need to dodge. Just don't move from here. There we go. Mogodran, I didn't imagine we had a problem with that, but how much that took us in terms of time wise? Let's me put a marker here. I think it was definitely more than 10 minutes. It's a pretty slow fight. Pretty slow, but we were keeping my health total even without any potions buff or anything in a good margin and in a good place. Next is Ravager. Ravager is a little bit harder beast to deal with, like way harder, because first of all the resistances he has. So Ravager, same as Caligadra. They both we're gonna be fighting Ravager Flash guy. All right, those both like have 127% of vitality resistance, so my damage will be significant lower to him that it was to Mogodran, which mean will take is significant more time to kill it. However, Ravager is easier to manage because there is a reset point. He can when you kite him, he can just run past that point And for build, like range build, like my build, it's quite an easy fight. You just need to be more patient, even more patient than Mogadran. The thing is probably gonna give us the most trouble is Calagadra. But let's see about Ravager. So what he's doing, the Ravager Flash, alright, he has vitality damage. Alright, he has vitality, there's a bleeding damage too. And vitality, so there's minus 35 vitality resistance over here. Vitality and minus 35 bleeding resistance. So I want to increase my bleeding and vitality resistance for this fight, so at least will be over 35%. Yeah. There's reduction in target's offensive ability, so he can crit me pretty often. But that's about all. It's also like physical resistance reduction, minus 35. We're good with that. We have 38 physical resistance, believe me or not, on this build. So we should be good here, but that's 35 vitality resistance. We can get it with some powders. I mean, is it like ointments that giving you like more vitality resistance or something? I think there should be.
Hey, got any more scrap?
There's ointment that giving you more vitality damage, so that's one thing, right? Vitality. So like vitality resistance 25. You can use this one. It's kinda expensive to craft some Divine Bond. Yeah. So we can use this one to boost your vitality resistance. We have 28 and 33 for vitality over here. So we need a bleeding and vitality resistance. There's Elixir of the Void, which is giving me like more vitality damage. Right. I think it's something I should probably use already. So it's only 50%. Yeah, there's also Lifestealer Oil for 30 seconds of vitality damage and attack damage converted to health. They stuck, but if I use one oil, it will be Elixir of the Void. And Elixir of the Void, if you put it on from to 102k DPS, is gonna give me 104k DPS. It's not a big difference, it's like 1 in 1500 more DPS, right? 1600 more DPS. Not a big difference, but still could be 10 seconds, 20 seconds for a very long fight. Can shorten that fight. So we need vitality resistance here. Vitality bleeding perfectly over here. So we're putting them back on my pants. We shouldn't need to replace this lightning resistance to begin with. We were already over maximum. So that's giving me over 34 and 38. Yeah, 43 and 38% over here.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Which is should be keeping me safe, and physical resistance 38 as well. Let's go, but before killing Ravager, right, we need to get all those hearts first and foremost. So where was the hearts are? Need to go and look for the hearts. Okay, so like somewhere in those areas, I think somewhere in this area. So we need to take like this bottle here. So somewhere is over here, over here, the first heart. Let's see, we just like running around and checking out if there's any indication of okay, the quest. It's not here. May as well kill those big guys because, well, they can give you Wendigo eyes, maybe. Wendigo barb. Nope. Okay, no heart over here. No meat for me. I only have here is some spaghetti and tomato sauce. Come on. No meat dishes, not today. But apparently nobody liking my spaghetti. Okay, can this guy spawn over here in this area? We're gonna be checking out just in case. So I don't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There it is. They're supposed to have like a vitality resistance. Oh, there was like two guys, two formidable enemies, bosses fighting me. Good luck with that. Okay, so that was the first one. The next one near the refugees probably. Oh wait, is it could be still over here? I say one over here and another one over here somewhere. Yeah. So let's go and check out the area over here first. I think this is potential place to spawn. If my memory serves me right. But I think that's a potential place to spawn the guy we already killed. So we need to, we do need another guy. Another set of hearts. Don't care about any crayfish. Okay, there it is, there it is. Easy, easy. Another easy prey. I'll take your heart. And the last one, we just jump in near the Bornholm. So Bornholm looks somewhere over here, potentially. Or maybe we should actually check out this area too.
I can't do that yet.
Because this is the third guy we killed, not a second guy. Well, let's see. Let's check out this area first. Nothing. Okay, let's see about this one. Don't have a good visuals on these things. Doesn't look like the place.
That skill's not ready.
This way. A big. Okay, there it is. There it is. Never mind. Never mind. We find it. This time we find this guy surprisingly easier. There we go, back to Bornholm. That's the ritual commands. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
As always, I forgot what kind of guy we need to kill for the Ravager Flash, but we can figure it out over there directly. So basically, when you're fighting the Ravager, right, there is this area over here. He can go past this area over here. He just can go past. So basically, just kiting him over to this point with a range damage build, and it's taking time, but it's more or less guarantee kills.
The stench of yes, these should satisfy Ravager's hunger for a time. It is
Okay,
Ravager.
continue. So a single steel one,
All
right?
of our efforts, all of our sacrifices.
Why I
have come to
chose
this
you? Stormgas, okay, yeah, Tilbald.
A massive burden and honor. Who shall serve as the
Tilbert?
Ravager's flesh? He is brash and prone to anger, but Those emotions can serve Ravage
Yes,
well.
bring forth the Ravager. There we go, the guy. That's the right one. Well, he's definitely red. Right, wish me luck, shot. I'm gonna try to face tank him. Okay, yeah, I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna be trying to face tank the guy. What can go wrong, right? Because like I don't like the tactic I just proposed about kiting him. It's just taking too long. Let's see. Face tank, as long as we dodging his thunder attack, which is a projectile attack, right? We should be good. But I've never been good at dodging his thunder attacks, so in melee range that is. So you do not impress me. I faced the god and won. Misguided in attack. Okay, misguided in attack. Did I say face tank? I lied, chat. So do we do any damage to the guy? That's the biggest question. Did we put any dent in his? We did actually. A bit more dent in his flesh than I was like. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a thunder attack. Three, two, one, get out of here. Don't care about his bleeding. Nope.
I can't do that yet.
So like my health is doing the job too. To some degree at least. Oh, my soul is mine.
I can't do that yet.
But God is like so slow. Yeah, like starting that attack like a reserve because of his projectiles are missing him quite. Oh my god! I saw we have a shield, but we didn't have a shield yet.
Skill's not ready.
Okay. More bleeding. Too much bleeding. That was stupid. Yeah, I didn't have a mirror when I took that damage to the face.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, we're good. $26 million out of 31. Alright, so we dealt the damage. We are the damage.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, don't overestimate yourself. Don't overstate your welcome here. A good thing with critting all of those guys, right? So like our crit chance on him, 16%. He also have 14% on me, without removing my resistance reduction. Without removing my defensive ability, as I say.
That skill's not ready.
Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Let's some cast like all of that shit. We can deal with him in a while. There's also a little bit of vitality decay in play here.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, do the sync. Nullification on myself. That was too close, too close. Let's wait for him to get back in his starting position.
That skill's not ready.
Notification. Why you running, you coward? Come back, fight me fair and square. Nope. Nope.
He grew tired of girl chasing.
Girl chasing is a tactical maneuvering. We are here executing proper warfare tactic. Okay, nullification myself. The only problem, right? Like, unlike either a raid build or something, this projectile speed is also like impactful. It's not a continuous stream of magic I'm sending in his way, but you know, like it's the projectile speed. I can't do anything with the projectile speed. Despite my casting speed is 200%, the projectile speed itself is still super low, and I'm missing him very often too. When I'm shooting the guy. So this is okay, it's a bad place to stay over there. Let's just wait a little bit. 21 millions. But yeah, so this fight is manageable, right? This fight is manageable. The same tactic that any ranged build gonna be using against this guy, more or less. Oh, okay, except like I just almost killed myself over there. So the same tactic. It's just taking a little bit too longer time. Maybe any other build, because huge vitality resistance and my 51 or 61% is just not enough against this guy. Okay, we have mirror reset. So trying to face tank a little bit. Then we have the mirror over there. That's putting me into danger too. Because it's cost me, he put in that nasty debuff on me when we face tanking. And if I miss my nullification, which has happened quite often. Oh, wait, like, okay. I just can miss nullification and can get wrecked by that sync. By his debuff. Come on, come and get me, you coward! Why you running? There's like notification. Make sure you notify
It is called
yourself.
pursuing.
Pursuing. Oh, look, he's running away. He's running away. You know. But honestly, this is so easier than fighting this guy with melee builds. You literally need the tier 1 build to fight him. This way, you can fight him basically with any build.
That skill's not ready.
Granted, you have like enough resistance reduction to actually deal a damage to him. It's not always the case. Not always the case for beginner builds. People very often ignoring resistance reduction in order to get like some flat damage.
That skill's not ready.
Do not underestimate resistance reduction in this role, especially when scam fighting those beasts. Oh, okay, that's just like went and hit me. It wasn't as planned. Let's wait until he gets in his position there. Okay, we can get the potion here just in case. For a little bit more damage.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, we're good. Don't get hit by that spinning ball. $16 million, we half the way through. Half the way through that. Now the chat is you just need to wait until I do some momentary mistake because how long fight it is and got tracked right before killing him. Just you wait, I'm famous for those kind of things. It's no challenge for me. No challenge at all. Nullification. Very good. $15 million health.
I can't do
And
that
dropping lower. Nice, nice, nice. I should activate it too early. My mirror shield. Can make more out of it. No. Okay. Stupid sphere. Watch out for that sink. But did I just got hit by it right away?
That skill's not ready.
This should be good. Nullify myself. As long as we put in all this debuff so we can do a damage to him. And to hit him is Curse of Frailty. And with Necrosis over here. Necrosis is coming from my artifact. And then Panetti himself is gonna get applying this -25 with Will of Ratosh as well. It's what 50% chance on attack, but because we're attacking well decently fast, it's almost there, almost always there.
I can't do that yet.
Right, right, right. The only problem is the buttons I put that necrosis on. It's really uncomfortable, and putting my putting so much strain on my fingers. So my on that mouse button that are really hard for me to reach. 30 millions. So I don't imagine how we can fight Calagadra. So Calagadra doesn't have like windows like this when you can stay in some easy way and just like reset him and do it again. Wait until he regen health if anything bad happen. It doesn't have, and it has the same amount of vitality resistance. And he has like that one-shot attack, the Golden Suns and stuff, which is like way more dangerous. 12 Windows health meanwhile. Oops. Where are the guy? Come on. Did I not hit him at all? There?
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, there's again my aim. Oh, don't run from me, you coward. Come here. Let us dance.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, I'm gonna keep a pressure on him. Didn't apply the buff, so I didn't need to use my notification. Okay, that was a good damage there. Good window for doing damage. $11.5 million. Almost there, like one third of the health left only. Okay, nullify. Now you're not hitting me. There's like just an opportunity to hit him, and you're gonna go for that attack. Okay, let's reset him. A stupid ball, I'm gonna get hit by it. To have the mirror bagged. Nullify, nullify.
I can't do that yet.
Come on, it's my chance to attack. Do all this, all the crits we can. Put the buffs, 10 millions. So how long this is going already? Like 15 minutes? 20 minutes? I feel like 20 minutes, honestly. It's maybe like the longest Ravager fight I had. You do have a case of durability, like, despite he can crit me for so much, I still like surviving there.
I can't do that yet.
I still surviving. One hit at least. So like, I don't know, maybe we didn't got like unlucky and didn't got like critted to one shot. Like maybe he can one shot me without the thunder. Maybe that's a thing. We seem like closer to 20% chance to crit me. That should be like pretty powerful crits. Notification. Jump over here. Okay, back to his starting position. Notification. 14 seconds. Same as the mirror, but he's 9 million health. Yeah, even if he's hit me like on half of my health, it just regen right away. Notification, we're good.
Ready.
Regen was my health leech. Okay, 8 millions. Okay, that wasn't good. Don't have notification there. So we should like wait a little bit. Oh, the bleeding. Have used a potion. Okay, there's Garcimira. Notification.
I can't do that yet.
Let's get a potion just in case. So I've been dropping him to 7 millions, well 8 millions actually, never mind. Still 8 millions. Okay, I'll go to mirror. Jump back. Don't need to use nullification. Like, with all of those Halsey builds fighting this guy, I'm a professional. No challenge. Okay, a solid tactic. I think Ravager and Mogadren is like the Celestials that lead the most, right? There's always the problem is Celestial Essence when it's come to fighting Kalagadra to summon him to begin with, alright? And doesn't feel like I kill him that often.
That skill's not ready.
But he does feel like maybe the most hard enemy for me to fight. Yeah. Kalagadra, however, can be like dealt very easily if I believe you have like a physical resistance, right? If you have like okay physical resistance, that guy should not be a problem. Okay, nullify. He what, like 6 millions now? They're almost there. The victory, I smell it. Time to do some stupid mistakes here. Time for this kind of show. Modification. He's like role-playing that guy from Mortal Kombat. Your soul is mine. What the name? Like Shansung or whatever. Samsung? Wait, that sounds wrong. Shang Tsung, right?
Can't do that.
1, 2, 3, and notify. Come over the thing. $5 million health. And a little bit. And also, like, my Drig Evil Eye and other range builds you played, I do feel like they deal faster with this guy. Well, apart from dual pistol builds, right? The one that what is Infiltrator? That guy couldn't do the job at all. Apart from that. Nullification.
That skill's not ready.
Don't let him hit you. Pursue him, don't let him escape. Don't get hit by this shit. 4 million and something. Starting going like a little bit bolder here. And fighting him. Notification. Which is not really good. Because this is the moment when I prone to mistakes the most. My fingers are already like super tired as well. And that's why like we fail in Caligardra that many times more often than any other Celestials, because I always fighting him the last, right? The last when I'm most tired. Oh, okay, I miss. Did you saw what happened? I just missed my nullification. I cast it somewhere. Good thing we have the potion and stuff. But yeah, that's the mistake I'm talking about. Okay, so 3 millions is on his last leg. If to put bluntly. Just like another 10 minutes over here or so. Clown Fiesta. Okay, don't get hit by that shit. Nullification. Okay, we good? And do the damage. So like I couldn't figure out how much of like a DPS we're doing, like how much of crits we're doing, like what the highest crit was that? Was it like 17k or something? Like the numbers are so small. Okay, I see the 21k. Concentrating too much on the fighter to distinguish those numbers. We know what we do in the damage. That's a good thing. That's a good start. There's a 2 projectile, all missed. Okay, 2 millions. I'm getting lower. Gotta get a potion here. So a little bit for 2k more DPS. Or was it 1500, 1600 more DPS?
Can't do that yet.
Amplification. Get right behind him. $1.5 million. Just right behind him, so we can already shoot my projectile when he's in this position. Getting a little bit bolder.
Skill's not
Doing
ready.
the risky thing. Okay. Stop it. Stop with the risk. Just 1 million health here. Less than 1 million, chat, less than 1 million. We're almost there. Have my mirror prepared. Okay, jump. Nullification. There was no reason for nullification over there. If I'm planning to die, this is a good time to. Come on. Do something.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. And here we go, we killed it. No challenge at all. Warzy 4. Yeah, so this is what? 25 minutes or something. Oh, my fingers. But yeah, we did know it will be hard because he has a way more resistance reduction, or resistances that we have a resistance reduction. But we manage it. Next 4 will be even harder. Alright, the Kalagadra. Okay, wait. Okay, Kalagadra. Kalagadra, or Scion of the Sands. Alright, so he didn't dealing this physical damage. He also have this 127 vitality resistance, but like I say, we don't have that opportunity to actually reset him or anything to get myself in a safer place. And my fingers are so tired already. So what he has here, physical damage and piercing damage. So piercing damage is and bleeding damage. So you need to be worried about piercing damage. He has a reduction target defensive by 500. So he basically almost guarantee crit me. And wait, he doesn't have resistance reductions? That can't be true. Maybe he doesn't. I still can be killed pretty easily by the sound. But maybe we in a better position here than I think it is. Okay, let's try it. Don't forget my loot, so. Ravager, Dread Gaze, and all of this stuff.
You have pleased Ravager with your actions, outsider. When this world is scoured of unbelievers and fiends, perhaps you too shall be among the chosen few who will rise up from the ashes.
Charming. Alright, next guy. So for this we would need to require some summoning essence, right? Special summoning essence. We happen to find it on this character. Just run.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
God of Jesus Christ, Chromantis is here. Welcome, man. Greetings. Welcome back.
Ulster 2 greetings.
So where the thing is, there's Celestial Essence. Wait, did I have like a shit ton of Celestial Essence? Okay, there they are. They're over here. So that's the Celestial Essence we took, well, from this playthrough.
I'll keep an eye out.
I'm gonna be using this one.
Started play Dead Island Riptide laughing face.
How's the game? That's the one that was free on Steam at some point, is it? That's from same developers as Dying Light, if I remember. Which is Dying Light was very good game. I super enjoyed playing. The first game.
Good, but also bad you can't manually save game.
Oh really? I can't remember how it was in Dying Light. Okay, Dying Light you also couldn't save, right? There was the save houses when you can save. Is it? Hold it, guys. One moment. Phone call. I'll be back right away. Okay, we're back. This is the third call for today for that unknown, different unknown number. They were persistent about trying to... I don't know what they're trying to. Something about like religion stuff. Whatever. Right, yeah, the Dying Light was really great game. Super enjoying it. The problem with Dying Light, I didn't play the second game, which is not a problem with the first game by any means. I just never play the second game. Wait, like why teleported on this when we need to Curving Sand, right? This is the portal we need. So you're gonna be cleaning all the Scorpus and all the other scum. So we can face tank the Caligadra. Face tank, I mean, face guide. I don't know, maybe we can face tank. But the build is a high...
I a little bit played first game, but yeah, Dying Light good game with good soundtrack.
So I heard from multiple sources that the Dying Light as a game was like really great, but the Dead Island itself, from the same developer, people weren't like praising the game at all. On the contrary, they're saying it's kind of bad. There's also Dead Island 2 as well, which is also not as good as Dying Light 2. Oh, double rare. Glacial of a Slaughter. Is this even good? Well, Slaughter could be okay, I guess. It's offensive, 182 offensive. Okay, let's take it.
That skill's not ready.
Kill all those guys who can interfere with my tactical maneuvering. Okay, forgive me, chat, but I'm gonna do something crazy again. We'll try to face tank this guy. At least a little bit. Okay, I'll offer the Celestial Essence. Here he comes.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I don't think we're good at face tanking him. So he's way harder to deal, like I say, than the previous guy. That's the Ravager.
I can't do that yet.
The Golden Suns. Careful with Zeusing. There's still like Burrowings and shit. Did we even deal any damage to him? We deal 1 million damage. But yeah, this fight requires so much more concentration compared to Ravager. The theory is the same. We're just kiting him. All around here. But there's a golden sand shit. Golden sand. That's could like one-shot you. If you're not careful enough and you get hit by this. Oh, that's the boss we can remove. Dodge him right before he jump back on you. Let's have you do it. Well, we do, we're dealing the bloody damage over here. Maybe even decreasing his health faster than Ravager, because I don't have like the save reset option, and we just kiting him in a smaller area here. Nullify.
Can't do that yet.
Yeah, but like there is a thing like this, right? There's a thing like this. A little bit of concentration lost and almost dead there. Potions be good. So how much health left? Yeah, Whirlwind. Nullify.
That skill's not ready.
There's also like some sun dunes we can like just hit him before because of them. So a lot of my projectiles just not hitting the guy, if you notice. Trying to get myself on high ground over time when attacking him. It's not always like not always the option. Stay close. That's where I'm supposed to dodge. So have we given 24 million health. We're doing better than I've expected, but my concentration is my maximum here right now. On the point that it's like really hard to concentrate.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, I don't get hit by that. Yeah, that was where I hitting him at all. Bad positions. Bad positions. Modification, remove the nasty debuffs. Don't get in a sandstorm.
That skill's not ready.
22 millions. Bring it on.
That skill's not ready.
Dude, like why I'm fighting inside the hurricane? Inside the tornado. Well, okay, so it does look like it's faster than Ravager, so I guarantee faster than Ravager. I was pussyfooting with the Ravager. Yeah. This is where like we took more bolder approach to some extent, at least. Should be using notification there. I only was sundered, but no other nasty debuffs. Okay, please, no tornadoes. Say no to tornadoes.
That skill's not ready.
We have the way, 20 millions, we need to 15 millions to be a little bit closer to the half of the way mark. Still a big work to do.
That skill's not ready.
My god, my fingers is just... I'm not feeling very good at all. Not good, not good, not good. I'm gonna meant to get hit over there. Watch out for tornadoes. Another try.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, maybe I'm not utilizing my mirror of that more efficiently. I feel like I'm keeping it more as emergency than opportunity to attack him. Like we are doing with the Ravager.
That skill's not
For Ravager mirrors was always opportunity, yeah? Okay, let's see if I can do a mirror over here. No, it's just not good. Okay, 17 millions. 2 more and we have the way through. Let's stay close. They call this themselves Celestials, but they can't even run. No, I'm 135% out, 135% movement speed. This is what meant to be a hero. Ascendant. Okay. A true Ascendant can outrun the god, or avatar of the god.
That skill's not ready.
We're actually 136 over the maximum, like 1% even over maximum with maximum speed. Bring it on.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. Get some health back. Nullify myself. This is the arrow I was talking about. Or is it me, or he started like running a little bit faster this time?
That skill's not ready.
I feel like the bastard started running like faster. Maybe I overestimated my running abilities here. Okay, like half the way, 15 millions.
That skill's not ready.
Just don't forget to put all the debuffs on him.
Can't do that yet.
Like, stop hitting me, like, give me an opportunity to attack back. More tornadoes here, the hell.
That skill's not ready.
Need more concentration. Okay, so this is pretty hard fight apparently. I mean, on my limits here of the concentration. Ooh, like I just need to put pause and do some fingers exercise. But then I fear I'm just gonna get out of tempo if I do that.
That skill's not ready.
$14 millions.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. This last 15 or 14 millions is gonna take me considerable amount of time.
I can't do that yet.
I don't know if that was worth it or not. $13.5 millions. Well, I guess like we dealt some damage. But anyway, using mirror there. I can try to use it one more time over here. And then notification. Okay, so the tornadoes. Nasty thing. Three, 2, 1. Can use the mirror. And we're out of here. Don't need notification. 12.5. $12.5, we're doing good. Don't forget about putting the crosses on him. 7 seconds till the mirror. Okay, here goes the mirror. We're gonna find all of this bad stuff. 12k, 12 millions. Okay. That was very bad. That was just literally very bad.
I can't
Got
do that.
too full of myself there. That Miro didn't done much of the job. Right. Keep pestering him.
Can't do that yet.
Keep pestering him with my curses. And all this little vitality decay we have. Also working. Notification right away. Restore my health with a health leech. So he's on 11 millions. Basically, more or less, two-thirds of his health is gone. Okay, I don't need notification against this.
That skill's not ready.
10.5 millions. Okay, which out tornadoes. A wild tornado appeared. Maximum concentration,
That
please.
skill's not ready.
Okay, we do have a mirror here. So just mirror him, 1, 2, 3, and run away! Oh my god! That was some quick button pressing,
That skill's not ready.
or maybe not quick enough. But I almost like failed here. Yeah, I overstated my welcome with that mirror.
I can't
Got
do
all
that
the
yet.
debuffs. I didn't want to. This resulted with almost getting wrecked. Okay, keep the necrosis on him.
That
I
skill's
got like...
not ready.
Watch out, watch out. He's down from his double digit to 1 digit, 1 million digit health. Within in shot.
I can't do that yet.
He's on his last leg. I would like to say. Even more, he's only like 9 millions here left. Come on, don't overestimate yourself. Mirror. Okay.
Can't do that yet.
I feel like I done that much of that mirror. Except putting myself in a bad position there.
That skill's not ready.
Tornadoes. Well, the bad kind of tornadoes. Keep my Blood of Dracos up, because there's additional physical resistance. That's exactly what we need against this guy.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, here goes the mirror. And then we nullified myself. Don't forget to put a necrosis on him for additional vitality resistance reduction. Necrosis. Watch out the health, watch out where we're going. Okay, 1 second over here.
I can't do that.
There goes the mirror. And we're jumping away. So 7.5 millions. Are we actually doing it? Or will I fail at the last moment?
That skill's not ready.
Like this mirror potion. Didn't use the mirror. I mean, I used the notification over there. Almost the same. Don't have notification now. Okay, put the debuffs. What do we have? 7 millions. 7 millions. Still 7 millions. Come here.
That skill's not ready.
Okay. As requires some of quick potion use. Watch out where you aim in. If all these projectiles, I feel like only hitting him with half of the projectiles. You know, like there are so many projectiles just missing, going over the reach. You just can hit him because he's on the high ground or I am in the low ground, stuff like that. Get away. 6 millions. Right, 6 millions. We gathered 1 million quite fast. Okay. Am I like staying too close to the shit here? I think I'm staying too close. That was a waste of mirror, didn't done any damage there. 8 seconds till next
Can't
one.
do that yet.
So it's taken already more than 15 minutes, is that shot? I didn't saw where we started it, but it does feel like more than 15 minutes. Still, I would say faster than Ravager. Maybe it's just feel faster than Ravager because we can continuously attacking him instead of resetting the fights for a couple of seconds and going back. Okay, 5.5 millions. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. We don't need to nullify that. I actually would say like 5 millions. That mirror did take quite a bit of damage on him. Did deal quite a bit of damage. Just don't mess now, don't mess it up. 8 seconds till the mirror. Move in a better position. Okay, the mirror ready, but there's the stupid okay, it's that mirror didn't done that much of damage. He was just running around me. But it's a 4.5 millions.
That skill's not ready.
So basically we're getting like a something akin of 1 million between in 1 minute or something. Between two casts of my mirror.
I can't do that yet.
4 millions left. Is that on the last leg here? Well, yeah. Last leg for sure. You're not doing anything there. Need to nullify that shit. 3.5 million. So estimating time 3.5 minutes to kill him. 3.5 minutes more.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, I just wasted my notification for nothing there.
That skill's not ready.
3 millions left. Okay, it's maybe more than 3 minutes actually. Depending how good I can execute. Okay, alright. I was forced to use a potion there. That was pretty bad maneuvering there. 2.5 millions.
Can't do that yet.
But we at least deal a decent amount of damage. Play a little bit unsaved, but the damage is dealt. Got the mirror, got the mirror. Notification. Health. Okay, just get myself in a better position here. Better position to attack him. Another 5 seconds to a mirror. He's on 2 millions. 2 more minutes.
I can't do that yet.
More or less 2 more minutes. Also, did you... Fuck! I did it! I did it! Oh my god, really? Really? I was like about to say, you know. Did you notice how much of like the carrot helped me here with all this health, right? Restoration. Oh, I did it, chat. I did mess it up. Really? Wow, wow, like let's say we beat that guy. Let's say we beat the guy. I mean, it was clearly the player mistake, right? Not a build fault. I was get distracted. My fingers got super heavy, you know, and we're dealing with this guy after all other guys. Like 2 millions left, 2 minutes to beat him, and I did a mistake. Well, I say we can manage him. I say we can manage him. So we kill the Mogodren as a planet, or as I was saying, was the easiest Celestials to kill. We literally didn't have like any problem with him. The Ravager, it took a long of time to kill him, but also didn't have a problem with this. Caligadra, I didn't make a mistake. I'm not gonna be fighting him right right after. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be seeing how this build can handle himself in higher tier Shattered Ram, right? So we done yesterday. Oh wait, where are you going? No. Wait, that's the wrong way. No, Caligadros. Yesterday we fought like in level 50 Shattered Realm. It was kind of slow. We managed it without sustaining any, like, you know, getting too much of pressure, but it was very slow, so we were keeping constantly under 5 minutes. For example, I played my Ray build on level 65 Shattered Realm. I always was like 8 minutes or something on timer, so that's 3 minutes a difference there is.
What brings you to my forge?
Right. Let's craft this sink here. So we get a new Celestial Waystone. It's opening from 65 to 75. Can I go to level 60 right away with Desecrated Waystone, or it's opening me only level 50?
Get killed out there.
How does it work? Have a Waystone. Okay, it's only like can open a level 50, huh? Okay, so we're gonna go to level 65, I guess. Celestial.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
But before that, right? Before that, let's talk about the build and do some summary. Something for YouTube too, as well, to put on YouTube. Okay, so here we go. Welcome, guys. Name is Austerius. Today we're gonna be talking about Panetti's replicating missile build with vitality damage. Right, you can only get this vitality damage upon reaching a level 94, because you need a specific item here, the Conduit of Arcane Whisper, which is can convert this your elemental and ether damage of Panetti's into the vitality. And by converting it means like it's not only converting the base damage of Panetti missiles, it's converting the damage of distortion, it's converting the supercharge, it's converting proliferation, so it's always gonna be vitality damage. In case of supercharge, is gonna be vitality decay instead of electrocute damage. Alright, so if you're looking at my stats here, we reach well, minimum damage requirement for build to consider a good one. We reach 102k DPS per second. The composition of vitality of Panetti missiles is mostly vitality damage with some 7700 of vitality decay. So we're gonna be talking about how to build this build, how to get it from 0 to level 94, what to do after level 94, how the build behaves, like strong points of the builds weak points of the build, how we did play this build overall, because we always starting our builds exclusively on ultimate difficulty, right? So it's presenting a different challenge for a build that you will be having it on normal difficulty when you start in a new character. For now, I say one thing. We beat a Celestial. So today we beat Locker with this build. Can't face tank Locker, obviously. The build is fragile despite it having some decent resistances here, but defensive ability is, well, too low for Locker. And it does have its physical resistance on 38%. We did beat him without dying. We beat Mogodran. We beat Ravager. And we were about to beat Calagadra, and I make the player mistake, which has cost me a life when he was on his last leg. So, guys, what happened if you watch the actual full video here, again on YouTube. But Calagadra managed about Mogodran fight. It's pretty easy fight. For this build, it's pretty easy fight. It took me considerable amount of time, like 50 minutes, maybe less than 50 minutes to kill him. But that's because the Mogodran had only 97 or something vitality resistance. 127 vitality resistance for Ravager and Calagadra. Took me considerable amount of time to build to kill the Ravager with Kite tactic. Same with Calagadra, more than 20 minutes for each. So it's beatable, but it requires some player skills and tremendous concentration. Now we're just gonna be jumping before anything happen. We're gonna be jumping into Shattered Realm, level 65 Shattered Realm. So I'm gonna show you how the build behave in higher ranking Shattered Realm. It is slow because it's barely, like, I mean, the damage is only 100k. Can we survive it? Can we survive it? We did beat yesterday level 50 Shattered Realm without a problem, but we were almost on every time we were keeping the timer on 5 minutes. Right, time. We weren't getting much of a time there because of how slow the build is. And it is actually playable, right? If you're interested if Panetti missile with vitality damage is playable, it is. We're gonna be talking about the stats and stuff, what I have on this build after we jump into and demonstrate the build performance. We're gonna be talking about all of this devotion, items, stats, and all the juicy stuff. So stick around, or oh no! Okay, wait, never mind. So we have the offer, the Celestial Waystone, level 65. It could be pretty fast, dying here, because even on my best build, level 65, that was easy ray build, which was like had almost 3k DPS, 300k DPS. It was quite challenging to face this in terms of actual my survivability. So this build feature a decent health leech. This feature a decent health leech. And, well, possible cleaning speed, I would say so. Possible, but not great. So, like, this is taking some time to killing those guys. So much easier to find than Celestials, huh? Right, so build does have, like I say, a life leech, but it's actually very decent. However, it's been a glass cannon as it is. Some guys just can one-shot you if you're, especially if you're fighting the Celestials who can utilize the huge amount of damage into thunder attack, right? However, the funny thing, every boss fight we fought in campaign mode and the DLCs, right, like the Warlock and all his friends, right, all other bosses before the Warlock, I actually could have face-tanked them, and I was face-tanking them 95% of the time, even into the into the thunder damage. So the build does look fragile, but when you go in for it, I can even face-tank the thunder for most of the bosses. Obviously, not Celestials excluding that list. Celestials, Lokar, and other secret bosses there is.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, the one thing, like, again, I was talking about this a lot during my playthrough. So I have a problem aiming my Panetti missiles. Like, compared to how easy to aim with Ray build, I feel like the speed of projectile, the overall area they cover in, way worse than Ray build. Way worse. Okay, we're losing the time here. Not killing those guys fast enough. Yeah, 7 minutes instead. So far we're holding on, but we haven't like fought any mighty force yet, any nemesis or multiple nemesis. So there's level 35 shatter, 65 shatter ram, famous for that multiple nemesis at the same time. Okay, not even hitting those guys, am I? Like my projectiles are missing, or those guys have high vitality resistance. What is going on here? I think the high vitality resistance. So I can reduce vitality resistance of my 4 guaranteed by 61%, minus 61%, and then there's additional 20% that come in when from my 2 rings when I crit the enemies. So we have basically in a good conditions, I have a minus 81 resistance reduction for this build, which is enough for any foe you're facing, except maybe, like I say, Kalagadra and Ravager, which is making those fights possible, but quite slow indeed. And then you can get like additional 8% to this 81% from the tincture, right, that you can buy from what, Borrowholm. So that's bringing you to 89%, almost 90% resistance reduction. Okay, so there's how we're gonna manage the bosses here in Shattered Realm. We kinda can face stun this. Yeah, we attacking him into his. No, we got another guy there. We're attacking him into his thunder damage over there. But the problem is we're too slow, are we? Okay, I almost died there. Should avoid his thunder a little bit, showing a little bit of player skill. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is down. He used to be immortal or whatever. And here goes another guy. And also Thunder, we can face tank the Thunder, right? So that most of the Thunder attacks I can face tank with this guy. There's a Benjur. Alright, I even can fight despite my very low defensive abilities. Alright, so they critted me very often. As long as they're not killing me like instantaneously, I can bounce back like right away. So like as you see, level 65. As long as you're not doing this one, okay, that was my mistake. Level 65, I would say manageable, right? Level 65, Shattered Realm is manageable, but you need to be careful what you're doing. I saw you can face tank those Thunder attacks.
Well done.
Oh, I didn't want to jump to the next shard, damn it. Never mind, I didn't want to jump to the next one. Wrong button. Anyway, so let's talk about build itself, right? Let's talk about the build itself. First of all, stats, what we have on this build, right? What is sticking for this particular build, and stats like all of the resistances basically over the maximum. We have lightning resistance over 85%, which is in that case getting me enough resistance, you know, that Mogodren will not reduce my resistances lower than 83%, right? Mogodren can reduce your resistances by minus 80, and we cover that. We cover that bleeding and vitality resistance over the maximum for fighting Ravager Flash at least. And everything good except the stun resistance, but stun resistance 61 is still okay. Fighting the Mogodren again is still just enough to get that mini stun and not be buzzed by it. Stun resistance, however, coming from my powders on my rings and jewelries, so we didn't have like much of a gear here that have that much of a stun resistance on it. So armor rating 100 absorption. The armor rating itself very poor, so can't really rely in you know, resist on the physical armor resistance. But we have like a lot of offensive ability and very little of defensive ability. Which again, this kind of defensive ability is pretty good for everything apart from Celestials, and this is offensive ability pretty much a lot for everything except Celestials, right? So with this we can crit Celestials like every 11 or 15% chance to crit Celestials with this kind of offensive ability, and that's enabling me getting this additional minus resistance reduction from my rings, Signet of the Fallen, Mark of the Fallen, 20% chance to a critical attack to get that vitality resistance. So health 14k, physique, most of my points I spent, attribute points, I spent into physiques. This is how we're playing basically every character. We start in ultimate difficulty, and in order to compensate for lack of defensive ability, lack of survivability on ultimate difficulty, every points up until probably level 90 something go into physique, so we're getting more health, more defensive ability along the way. That's helping most of the time, right? But we did put a couple of points here into spirit, 19 points, which is improving my DPS and mana to some extent. So we saw during those fights, during Celestial fights as well, if you watch the full video on my YouTube channel, we didn't have any mana problem with this build, but originally Panetti Missiles build is very mana hungry build, and I would say a couple of words how to circumvent that problem. Secondary stats. The most important stats here is my casting speed. Casting speed is what increasing your basically your casting speed for Panetti missiles, and that's leading to getting more DPS overall. So casting speed 200, and then vitality damage modifiers. So vitality damage modifier is 2500% with this build, and so goes for vitality decay modifier even more than this. So that's important stuff for this build. And next, the secondary tab, the physical resistance, freeze resistance is important in some cases, but I'm keeping myself the Hoarfrost ointment when we fighting the potential enemies that can freeze you, especially something like a Banjur or something, or whatever. You know, the guy who can freeze you, I forgot the name. It's not the Banjur. Right, and reflection resistance reduction, 15%. We kind of do have it, but it's inconsequential for this build. First of all, we have a good vitality resistance here, and when we hit an enemy in elites in their resistance damage reflection shields, because my initial damage with Panetti missiles, like damage per missiles, is low, we're not getting that much of feedback back. So yeah, our resistance, this start like reflection resistance 50%. We can work with the 0% here and still will not get in actually wrecked by damage reflection. It's also helping because we have life leech. Speaking of life leech, right? So where is my life leech coming from? It's coming from the Arcane Whispers amulet. It's having 12% of attack damage converted to health Panetti missiles, and it's also having coming from my mystical spellgazer gear, which is also have 20% of weapon damage converted to Panetti, and it's very important because Panetti missiles are the skills from those part of the skills that don't have any weapon damage integrated by default into them, and having that even a little percentage of weapon damage converted to weapon damage to get into your skill, to your Panetti missiles in this case, helping me with getting all this flat damage, for example, for demotions, not to get in to a completely waste. All right, for example, like we have this vitality decay on Ratosh Whale without weapon damage to your skills. You will not get in that vitality decay overall. At least with 20% we get in Sumpin, and this Sumpin gonna be a buffed fuzzy with percentage increase to vitality damage and vitality decay damage. So this was basically all the stats I was talking about. I have the highest damage dealt with this build ever was 136k, which is not that much compared to other builds, but I'm generally was impressed how well this build was handling himself. Again, in level 65 Shattered Realm, and overall through the campaign, overall with fighting Celestials and secret bosses. It was way more than I was expected, because I saw the Panetti missiles to begin with not the greatest skill there is, and it's only like there's only items that can support elemental and ether damage Panetti missiles. Well, you can do it with vitality. You just need the right tools for the job. And we're gonna be talking about those tools now, except maybe I should talk about how you level up the build first and foremost. So up until level 94, you level up this build either as raid damage Panetti missiles or as elemental damage Panetti missiles. In my case, I was doing elemental damage Panetti missiles, which is kinda tiresome, and but you only need 2 items for that, right? Actually, you only need 1 item for leveling up this as Panetti elemental damage. So we need Wendigo Eye over there. It's pretty hard to get, apparently. no kidding. I spent hours to trying to get it from those Wendigos, and hours, like literally hours, and it wasn't that faster that we got it. So it's giving you converting this Ether damage of Panetti into elemental damage. That's how we were leveling up until level 94. You can go like full elemental damage and then convert to vitality, but I did a little bit different. As well as I was going for elemental damage, right? But my devotion were already after. So I only for my Panettis early on, I only were using 3 devotions for elemental damage. It's Candle, it's a Quill, and it's Rovari Crowned. We're gonna be talking about devotion more later, but that's how we level up my build. And we need Rovari Crown for Elemental Storm, so it's getting this resistance reduction early on, making your missiles basically dealing more elemental damage and circumvent this some elites that have elemental resistances over. Alright, so after that I invested more points to go into Ratosh. So because we're playing on ultimate difficulty, one of my favorite constellations always for mid game and early game is Crane, because it's giving you this basic resistances that you lock in when you lock in the powders from reputation factions and stuff. And this is just great, and it's also enabled me to get the Ratosh early on. And for Ratosh, we want the Will of Ratosh, so we want to level up it to level 15 as fast as possible. And when we jump in on level, level 94, I have already Will of Ratosh almost like a maxed level, so it's giving me that minus vitality resistance, minus 25 to my Panetti missiles, and this is just great. Also, I would recommend. So I went into Rise of Dead because I thought it will have not enough resistance reduction, but I couldn't fit that constellation in. What I should like level up early as well is Abominable Might here, because we only like 10 out of 15, and this is additional bonus damage, right? So there should be some training dummies here. So normally we have 102k DPS, but when we're using Abominable Mind here, alright, this is buff my DPS faster to 110k DPS, right? So that's like more or less real DPS, excluding all the crits and stuff. So the gear, what kind of a gear I use for this build? Again, early on, it's more or less like elemental gear. There's the Grobe Stone effigy, also kind of hard to get, but will help you with Panettis early on. You getting those points to Panetti. The problem with this current build, with Vitality build Panetti, it's hard to hard cap your Panetti as itself, right? With 22 out of 16 over here, so it's really hard to hard cap. But I was thinking about keeping this Grobe effigy to getting my Panetti's replicated missiles higher, while to getting that to hard cap. But apparently the Tome of Names with that flat elemental damage, giving you more damage than plus 3 points to your Panetti missiles later on. So this elemental damage converted into flat vitality damage. And again, let's start with the items. Let's start with the items now. Most important items for the Vitality build is Conduit of Arcane Whisper. You need to. It's easy to craft in terms of resources, but you need to get a recipe first from it, which is dropping from totems. The best way to farm this recipe, farm the totems, and you probably will not get the right Panetti conversion with the first try, because you have a different affixes there, and one of those that giving you Panetti conversion into vitality damage. So you need to craft it a couple of times to get the right one. Next important item that you can already get on level 84, which I did, it's Mystical Spell Gazer. It's also craftable helmet, which you can get on again from recipe, from farming totems. And like I say, it's giving you +4 to Panetti missiles. It's not giving you anything to vitality damage itself, but that weapon damage to Panettis and additional health leech before you're reaching the point when you can health leech from the arcane conduit, it's helping. Also, having a 20% of vitality damage means that the life leech stat that you have over here, 6%, is also working now with Panetti too. Because without weapon damage to your skill, this life steal stat is not working. You're not life leeching from this. And we have 6% over here as well, so with addition a little bit of life leeching there. So that's our helmet. We're using living armor's component on it. Second most important stuff, right? The mystical tome of names, the third most important item over here too. Like I say, just getting you more flat damage to your Panetti missiles. And then for this build, I'm using 3 pieces of Clairvoyant set. Right, mystical Clairvoyant set, robe, scepter, and the shoulder guards. So this set dropping from totems, or you also can get a recipe for the helmet for the set from a totem. And then when you get a recipe, if you have a Forgotten Ghost DLC, you can go to after you do certain quests, you can unlock the transmute ability. So you just put in the helmet over there and transmute it into the other pieces of the gear you need. So for Clairvoyant set, we're using 3 pieces here, getting me additional 120 vitality damage and additional defense ability and casting speed, which is, you saw my casting speed to 100% here. It basically more vitality damage for you, right? So this Clairvoyant won't give you a flat ether damage to ether ray. We don't care about that. What we care is that 330 vitality decay and vitality damage over there, and like +1 to occultist, more or less okay. We also care about vitality damage built over here in the Clairvoyant set, and the same goes for mystical Clairvoyant mantle. As you see for the robe here, as a component, we're using Kyrian Shattered Sword, which is you have 30% chance to get it from Kyrian. It's a boss in Arkovia Undead City, right? So there's additional like 40 vitality damage here, some vitality resistance, but every damage is count. Alright, so component we're using on my Clairvoyant wand and on my weapons is the Shield of Blight. The Shield of Blight, which is additional flat vitality damage, which is, we don't really care much about vitality because we flat vitality because we're only getting 20% out of it to my Panetti damage, but that percentage sounds good. And same goes for here. We're using Coven Bane and Underbog Rare Augment for this 55 vitality damage and some chaos resistance here. Same goes for this sync. It's also giving you that additional energy regeneration, which is early on we did have a problem with Panetti using too much energy. I'm gonna be mentioning this when we gonna be looking through the skills. So that's the 3 part of the set. There is another set you can use for this, a couple of assets actually, but the 3 pieces set, I believe it was. Oh my god, do we actually have it? Do we have it in my storage right now?
Safe storage, no questions asked.
What is this? What it was? I don't think I have it in the storage. The set you can get from what his face, the final boss from Tomb of a Heretic, right? The Skeleton Key dungeon in Forgotten Ghost DLC. The Morganath Okay, that was one candidate for this build, but ultimately, since it's harder to farm the Morganess set, like extremely harder compared to the Clairvoyant set, and we can get 3 pieces from it, I decided to go for this set. There were other sets that you can get easily 2 pieces, and they boosted your vitality damage by 2 pieces by 120%, and you basically can use them as well for this build. But I'm pretty satisfied with Clairvoyant here. It's service purpose. Next, the Javels, the rings. We have 2 of Signet of the Fallen. You saw it before. I'm using them for that additional vitality resistance reduction for my for the build, right? 10%. Minus 10%, which is stuck in with other minus resistance reduction, and here 20% chance on critical attack. And because we have that much of offensive ability, we crit in even Celestials pretty often for this to trigger. On all my Javelins, I'm using Bloody Crystal as a component for that additional armor and defensive ability. Next, the amulet we're using. That's also a good stuff over here. This is giving me additional vitality damage to Blood of the Drake, which is 20% of this damage going to Panetti missiles. Alright, and giving me plus cold resistance. For the relic, we're using Necrosis, level 60 relic, which is have the same skill, Cold Necrosis. Again, minus additional 10 vitality resistance to an offensive ability to the enemies, and I'm basically constantly casting on my enemies, so it's over here. How the skill works itself, right? I've never covered it. I maybe show it, but I never explain it. So we have Panetti missile, right? My default to attack. Then we casting myself the Curse of Reality, with giving you that additional minus resistances, minus 26 vitality resistance, and buffing myself with Abominable Might, and the Panetti missiles debuffing enemy with Will of Ratosh, and then also debuffing the enemy Phase with Necrosis, and that's like resulted in the DPS you see right now. Alright, and don't forget to have the to press my Blood of Drake. Also for sticky situation we have Mirror of Erectus and Nullification. Back to the items. So the pants here, Vendigo main leggings. I mainly got them for huge offensive ability buff. That's mainly what I got them for. They also giving you that siphoned souls. Alright, additional survivability overall. But if you don't need, if you don't want to fight Celestials, you don't need that much offensive ability. You can choose some more defensive options. Here, thankfully, there's a lot of pants, a lot of gear that giving you vitality damage overall, percentage-wise. For the belt, we're using the Cord of Violent Decay, mystical one. Again, vitality damage. Percentage bonus offensive ability, +1 to Arcanist skills, which is good for my Panettis. And we're using the Underbog leather over here, like you see. So the scales on my pants and 2 living armors on my gloves, and shoulder guards giving me this armor absorption 100%. Alright, and then the gloves, mystical warped grasp, vitality damage again, and +2 to possession, and more even more offensive ability. So possession, that's the aura we're using on this build, and is again giving me more vitality damage. Also, Hail Mighty Hero, welcome Blacksmith. Thank you very much for following. One more follower and we get a new animated emote, guys. I really appreciate it, Lastly, mystical bone shattered threads as the gear, as the boots over here. More vitality damage, more physical resistance, more offensive ability overall, and the That's the Shattered Force that activated when I got hit, so additional survivability for me when it's stunning enemies and reducing their defense ability. So that's basically covered all the gear here. I put a Mark of Morgodren on him for more health, getting this total survivability faster here. Now the skills. Now the skill set, what we're using here. So Panetti is definitely the crown jewel of the build, since it's about Panetti missiles, and we want to max it out as fast as possible. So we want the Panetti missiles fast max it out. We want early on, if you're building this build from scratch, you want a distortion to get to level at least 10 when you get a 100% chance to pass through enemy, and you want around 8 points per affiliation. This overall will gonna give you so much mana consumption that you will not be able to efficiently DPS for a while with this. So how do you battle this? First of all, early on I was leveling up my mental alacrity a lot. Like I get it to soft cap. That's giving you more mana overall, less energy cost, and more casting speed, which is more like offense ability. And then I put a lot of into a lot of ectoplasm whenever I even can put it. Ectoplasm, you can find it mostly from the ghosts, and it's giving you that energy regen. So later on, you see we don't have any energy problem at all. But it was a problem up until maybe level 40, level 50 of this build. So energy regen for this build, I never showed it, did I? It's 146, but that's enough to sustain through other means. So yeah, Panetti missiles, the crown jewel here. We obviously maxed it out Sphere of Protection for that damage absorption. We maxed it out Overload for offensive ability. So this is something you can probably remove from a build if you don't want to fight the Celestials, because like I say, you don't need to have this 37 offensive ability. Most of the builds will survive to killing everything, every bosses in all the DLCs except the secret bosses and stuff, with around 26, 28 100 offensive ability, alright? So this is like too extensive, but this is also a good boost for early leveling up. When you start on your build on ultimate difficulty, you're gonna be struggling with offensive ability early on, mid-game, and this is Overlord giving me that flat offensive ability for me to get some edge over the enemies here and there. So we have Mirror of Areoctes here for this Panic Baton, right? Giving 3 seconds of complete damage absorption, and you can survive or you can stay in there and DPS some guys through the sun there if you're still not comfortable enough to do it without it. We have Inner Focus, Soft Cap, more Spirit, more offensive ability, more damage. 1 point into Arcane Wheel. Most of the time my health not dropping below the 70% to activate 75% to activate Arcane Wheel. And especially later on, it was a good skill for early on game, middle game, but at the moment I got the health leech, I just stay in on full health all the time. So sometimes it's activating, sometimes activated, additional survivability, additional damage for you. We have Nullification, a very important skill to have, no arguing about that. And Occultist, what do we have here? First of all, the Curse of Frailty. So originally I planned to go for around 7 points into Curse of Frailty to get it 8 meter radius. But 5 points with a 6 meter radius, it's still a decent radius to cover most of the enemy group and getting that resistance reduction from vulnerability on them. Alright. Max it out, Blood of Drake. more offensive ability again. Good stuff for early mid game to use. An additional health leech. Before level 84, you will not have a health leech on this build unless you do something. I don't. Is it? Can you get a health leech early on than 84? I don't think you can for Panetti missiles. So before that, this is like additional source of that health restoration that you can save you at the final moment. Aspect of the Guardian. This is where additional vitality percentage damage come in, and overall physical resistance, overall poison resistance, more importantly. And the possession, our exclusive skills with 158 vitality damage and additional damage absorption 20%. So how the damage absorption working for if you have 2 damage absorption skills on 2 skills? The math itself elude me, but it's not additive, right? So we have 20% over here and 25% over here. It's not 45% absorption. It's lesser, right? It's like what 25% by 0.2 and adding it, so it's like 30% or something, or 28%. I don't know how the math works. You need to check it out, Google it out. Lastly, we have the last skill we got on this one. Built is Soil Witchfire. Again, it's giving the percentage of vitality damage, and it's around 1 point for my build. 1 point Solar's Witchfire. It's around 500 DPS for me, which is not that much. The second ride giving me for 1 point around 180 DPS, also not that much. I just noticed that we don't have like a full points in supercharged here. So that's like you can remove some points from conversion over here to put in supercharge. This will be additional 1k DPS or 1500 DPS per this. No kidding. And I just wanted this stun ability, stun resistance would be on 61%. Lastly, devotions. Devotions kinda very interesting stuff here. And we had some help from the Cephilax pointed out, helping me min-maxing those devotions. So cheers, mate, thank you. I remember what we did for the community, for me personally. So that's how our devotion works and looks. We completely reshuffle our devotion after level 94, because like I was saying before, we were using like Candled Quill and Rovari Crown. We're still using Candle for that 3 points free getting Eldritch on 18, and we need Eldritch on 18 to get Abomination. Alright, so we have Bot Constellation here, again, so keeping that Abomination Chaos. The most important constellation is Ratosh, because giving me that Will of Ratosh is minus vitality resistance. Then we have Owl for keeping the Chariot. The Chariot, I found myself using the Chariot constellation in most of my build nowadays. It just works. It helping me with offensive ability in mid game and helping me with survivability in mid games through the Wayward Souls, more defensive, more armor, more health restoration every like basically 6 seconds. Right, and there's offensive ability and percentage offensive ability over here. So it just works. It's good, and it's even good like in late game. So I haven't. I just 99% of my build is just having right now the Chariot. So as I was contemplating, should I keep the Chariot with my already low defensive ability, or should I get the Raised Dead over here, so I can get this some reduction resistances for my alright, further reducing enemy resistance, flight reduction from the skeletons, and I decided to gonna go with the Chariot. It's just good. and it's just working better if you if you planning to play this guy on the hardcore even. So we still have 2 constellations, 3 points are, as I say, in the crossroads. Can't take any of Zeus, can I? Absolutely not. All of them supporting constellations. 6 points we need into order to support the Ratosh. So we do have Affliction. Affliction, fully everything for this offensive ability, right? And there's some Vitality decay. There is some Vitality damage chance, by the way. It's how there's Vitality decay over here. More Vitality decay. So we have a Lantern constellation for more energy regeneration stuff. Something I added later on after shuffling the points from constellation after replacing that crane. So I replaced crane with a lion and the lantern. So that's giving me that order, 5 points to order to keep a Ratosh afloat. And it's working. It's more damage than a crane. It's more stuff that I need in late game. With lion as well. I do have a jackal as well for that easy 3 points into chaos. And I have abomination with abominable might on my oh my god, curse of frailty. Unfortunately for me, like somehow my mind completely skipped the possibility of getting this bonus damage, bonus vitality percentage from Abominable Might. And I put that last point into Manticore. So the chat here, that is Relax specifically, pointed out that mistakes, and we got this Abominable Might, but we weren't able to level up to 15 before fights. Major fights, so this is additional maybe 1k DPS to you, 100% of whatever vitality damage percentage overall that I have right now. And let's conclude all my constellations, right? So there's another constellation you can work with, like Gallows and Wendigo, which has given you that percentage to vitality damage. But I decided that it's better to have Abomination over either Wendigo and Gallows. The Gallows and Wendigo are like just going pair to pair, right? You get in Gallows, which has given you that primordial points with the crossroads a little bit, and then you're gonna get the Wendigo. We did use this combination on my Ritualist Vitality build, but I overall decided that Abomination is way better than this. Alright. So I'm very satisfied with the build. It ended up way better than I was expecting. So Vitality Panetti missiles is actually a viable build. It's working. It's just working. It's slower than tier 1 builds, like Force Wave builds, like Ether Ray build, right, we played before. It's slower, but it's a solid tier 2 build. A solid tier 2 build which is able to kill Celestials, admittedly slowly. Admittedly, you require some player skills for that. Well, except the Mogadren, maybe. And it's able to clear level 65 Shattered Realm, again if you play it carefully. That is, player skills also matter nowadays with the Thunder attacks and stuff. That's all I wanted to say about build. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, guys, I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it if you put that follow in for YouTube. We really need to get those follow-ups quite a bit to get to the 1,000 followers. We do have enough hours already on a channel. It's just those the follow-ups, things that matter. What are we planning to do next? Next I have some, well, I would say another interesting build, a clunky build. Not not tier 1 build. So I want to check out the Primal Spirits. Alright, I don't know what kind of damage they're gonna be doing. It will be the physical damage or maybe like some variation. But Primal Spirits from a Shaman class, and I want to use them as my primal damage, right? Like, so what is a difference between actual pets and Primal Spirits? The Primal Spirits not scaling with your pet bonuses, right? So we need to scale your character maybe like with physical damage, and that scaling of physical damage for your character gonna translate into scaling for your Primal Spirits percentages. So that's like not a true kind of pets, but I never like played those kind of pets, and I want to check out if they're valuable. If they can do everything I've done with this build, for example, or any like other builds I do. Alright, so that will be the next build. When we're gonna be playing the next build, we're gonna be taking a little bit of pause between the builds. I want to finish the Zoria Age of Shattering. We maybe have like another couple of days in that game left, so we're gonna be playing that game on evening stream most likely for the next couple of days. We still yet to finish Horizon Zero Dawn. We haven't been streaming today in morning stream, so that's a morning stream plan. Next, maybe we'll get the No Rest for the Wicked for the morning stream, something to finish again. Or to try, and there's Fallout New Vegas for morning stream or evening stream. I also want finally to finish that game, which was a long time ago, requested by Master Holtz. Sorry, Master Holtz. Look, we did play it for, I don't know, 60 hours. That's not enough to finish it, so. But maybe it's time. Maybe it's time finally. So that's basically the plans for the Grim Dawn and plans for streaming overall for next couple of weeks. Thank you again, Lexmi, for following. Really do appreciate it, guys. Our goal was like 666 followers, and we're getting super close to it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining. Take care of yourself. What a link to YouTube, right? The YouTube links. So let me cover that thing, right? We have a couple of builds there. A couple of builds. Well, and a couple of other stuff too. So it is Supreme Intelligence. Supreme Intelligence. And if you go for a channel, I'm gonna be putting the link right away over here. If you're gonna go in filters and press the channels over here, you can find it right away. Yeah, we are quite low on the followers here, despite having 4K hours and stuff already. So there's a link. There's a link. Do really appreciate it, guys, if you leave the follow there. We have all their playthroughs from our streams there, all the Grim Dawn's playthrough, right, in a playlist. We have the actual playthroughs from our build, like when we're doing builds from 0 to hero, but we also have all of these summaries for the builds. Oh my god, look where it is. We also have a special list with the summaries, Grim Dawn builds, right? So we have Grim Dawn builds over here, and we have we have 9 builds up till day. This will be a 10 build that's going onto onto YouTube too. All right. There's also other thing, like highlights of the highlights playlist. Should be on over here. Which is all the funny moments we had are over here. Like that one.
25.
That one, the recent one that Stick a Ninja, wait. Why it's still in the 200, yeah? Can I go higher? Well, there's some Grim Dawn's highlights. Yeah, we sneaking with my aura turning off here. Past those maggots. But I did not anything to him. What the hell, dude? He just like went and you know done. That's
What?
he just like went and oh you know I'm gonna be killing that guy.
LUL.
So we have some stuff like over there. Again, guys, thank you very much for joining today. Take care of yourself, stay safe, whatever you do, and have fun with it. Until next time.